Oh boy, we got into the weeds here. This is In Through the Outdoors, and I'm your guide, Chasen Walter. Justin Sieverding from Walleye X and a National Walleye Tour Pro joined us on Between Hook Sets, and we asked him about going from hand-carving baits to building baits with a CAD, computer-aided design.
Is basically me just carving balsa wood, and we'd send it over and just hope things work. Well, now we can have a crazy idea. Like, we know the basic shapes that catch fish, right? You need that bream shape. You want a shad style bait. You want a smelt looking bait. Banana baits are huge. Like you think of a reef runner, like that's big. And there's a couple of different body styles in that shad category that you can go to. So we can have the idea of like kind of what do we want this bait to look like. So we draw out that rough shape, and then we can start building the features into it. Where do we want rattle chambers at? Where do we want to put the mass so that we get that rotational aspect around that center of gravity? Even the pull point down on the bill of the bait, how far forward it is. Like if it's really far back, we'll just say where the nose meets the bill. If it's towards the back and the bill is really far forward to that pull point, you're going to get more action out of that bill because you're allowing it to move more water before you get to that line tie, which is kind of the pivot point, right? Where if you move that forward, then you're pushing forward that pivot point. So that affects the action. So just those little minute things that when we were carving, we couldn't really affect because it's just kind of, this is what we're doing.
Look for Justin's Between Hook Sets episode on my YouTube channel at Chasen Walter's In Through the Outdoors. I'm Chasen Walter. Be safe and thanks for listening. There's more In Through the Outdoors on my YouTube channel at Chasen Walter's In Through the Outdoors. Please hit subscribe while you're there and check out Between Hook Sets live every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. and get both wherever you dabble in podcasts.